Okay, so now we will learn about week 6, flexible budget and overhead variances. Okay, for the first problem, Dora Dora Corporation manufactures and sells t-shirts. Since the company was founded, the company has used a standard cost system in which it applies overhead to product based on the standard direct labor hour allowed for the actual output of the period. The following is the latest year data. Okay. So the A, compute predetermined fixed overhead rate for the year, and B, compute the fixed overhead spending variance and volume variance. Okay. So based on the information given, we need to compute predetermined of fixed overhead rate for the year, ya, or PROH. Nah, so portion of the predetermined overhead rate equal to fixed overhead cost for the year divided by denominator of level of activity. Yeah. So the level of activity denominator is budgeted standard direct labor hour, which means 25,000. So PRO is 300,000 divided by 25,000 equal to $12 per direct labor hour. And then compute the fixed overhead spending variance and volume variance. The formula is spending variance equal to actual fixed overhead minus budgeted fixed overhead. The actual fixed overhead is 250,000, while the budgeted fixed overhead is 300,000. So the variance is 50,000, which means it's favorable because the cost is lesser than the prediction. Yeah, the actual overhead cost is lower than the budgeted, so we saving more and incurred a higher profit. For volume variance, the formula is volume variance equal to fixed portion of predetermined overhead rates times in bracket denominator hours minus standard hours allowed. So we find first denominator minus standard hours allowed, 25,000 direct labor hours minus 24,000 direct labor hours equal to 1,000 times the rate 12. So the volume variance is 12,000. This is unfavorable because the denominator hours is more than standard hours allowed. Okay, next to the second problem. Craft Roast House produce coffee for distributing grocery stores. The predetermined variable overhead rate allocated to product based on direct manufacturing labor hours. According to the company standards, 0.004 direct labor hours are employed for a drip bag, and the variable overhead rate is 70 per direct labor hour. $70, ya. A box of coffee contains 5 drip bags. Craft Roast provides the following additional data for the year ended December 31, 2023. Okay, this one the data and require compute variable manufacturing overhead variance. Okay, yeah, this is the given info from the question. Okay. Output units, actual result is 480,000, and also actual production is 480,000. Direct manufacturing labor hours 14,000, but the flexible budget amount is the unit produced times 5 drip bags times 0.005. Yeah. Why we should times 5? Because one box coffee is consists of 5 drip bags, ya. So we need to multiply the boxes times each boxes have 5 drip bags times 0.005 because the direct manufacturing labor employees is calculated based on per drip bag, not per box. Yeah. So the amount is 12,000 and labor hour per output unit equal to 14 hours divided by 780,000 boxes, 0.029. But the flexible budget, we use the direct manufacturing labor hour in the flexible budget, 12,000 divided by 480,000 boxes equal to 0.025. Okay. Next, the manufacturing overhead cost, ya. The blue one calculate related to the labor and the yellow one calculation related to the overhead cost, ya. So the variable manufacturing overhead cost that actual result is $7,600, ya. This is incurred, so we classify this one as actual. And variable manufacturing overhead per labor hour, ya. We use the direct manufacturing labor hour we already calculate before, ya. Jadi 7,600 divided by 14,000 hours equal to 0.54, and variable per output unit 7,600 divided by 780,000 boxes, 0.02, ya. But in the flexible budget amount, we use 5 times 0.005 times 0.5 times 480,000 equal to 6,000. For variable MOH per labor hour equal to 6,000 divided by 12,000 hours equal to 0.50, and per unit 6,000 divided by 480 boxes equal to 0.01. Okay. And next, manufacturing variable overhead variance. The spending variance, the formula is actual input quantity times actual rate minus actual input quantity times budgeted rate. Or we can make actual input quantity, ya. Actual input quantity times actual rate minus budgeted rate, ya. Okay. So 0.54 minus 0.5, ya, actual rate 0.54 minus budgeted rate 0.50 times the actual input quantity 14 hours, ya, times the actual, ya, not the budgeted. Okay, so the result is 600, ya, unfavorable because the actual variable manufacturing overhead cost exceed their planning by 8.58% or equal to 600, ya. And then efficiency variance, the formula is actual input quantity minus budget input quantity allowed for actual output times the budgeted rate. So the actual input quantity, this is related to the labor hour, ya. Labor hour, direct manufacturing labor hour. So 14,000 hours times 12 1000 hours times the budgeted rate 0.5, yeah, this one, yeah, 0.5 equal to 1000. This is also unfavorable because the actual number of direct labor hour exceeds the number of direct labor hour in the flexible budget. So to produce the same amount of product, the we need more direct labor hour. Yeah, we need more resources, and this is unfavorable because uh, it makes our cost is higher and then lowering our profit. Okay. The third problem, Cake Heaven, which produce cheesecake, use standard costing. It allocates the manufacturing overhead to the product based on standard direct labor hour, ya. Attention to this, ya. Product based on standard direct labor hour. Variable manufacturing overhead should be $1.5 per standard direct labor hour, and fixed manufacturing overhead should be 30,000 per year. The company's product require 100 grams of material that has a standard cost of 0.6 per gram and 0.25 hour of direct labor time at $15 per hour. So the direct labor rate is 15,000 per hour. The company planned to operate 4,000 direct labor hours to produce 14,000 cheesecakes during 2023 period. Cake Heaven provides the following actual data for the year ended December 31, 2023. Okay, so the actual production is 15,000 cheesecakes, more than the plan, yeah. Actual direct labor hour 3,600 hours, but the actual direct labor hour is less than, yeah, is less than the projected direct labor hour. And then actual variable manufacturing overhead cost incurred 7,000, and actual fixed manufacturing overhead cost incurred 31,000. Okay, required compute the predetermined overhead rate, yeah, pro fixed and variable element. Prepare a standard cost card for company product. Show the details for all manufacturing costs on your standard cost card. And the third, do the following: compute the standard direct labor hour load for the production and determine whether there is an over or under applied cost overhead. Fourth, determine the reason for any under applied or over applied overhead for the year by computing the variance, both the variable and fixed overhead costs. Okay. Okay, this is data given from the problem, ya. The left one. And then the first one, you need to compute the PRO, ya, predetermined overhead rate. The variable portion is given, ya. This one, variable MOH per standard direct labor hour 1.5, and then fixed portion 30,000, ya, budgeted fixed MOH 30,000 divided by 4,000. 4,000 is the projected budgeted direct labor hour, so equal to 7.50, and we sum up this one. So the predetermined overhead rate is $9. Yeah. The next, prepare a standard cost card for the company product. Okay. So the standard cost card, yeah, standard cost card is used to calculate how much the standard cost per unit. Okay. So in the standard cost card, yeah, we input the first one, the direct material quantity input per unit 100, rate 0.60, ya, this one, ya, direct material, and so cost per unit is 60, ya, $60. And then direct labor hour per hours is 0.25, ya, per unit, times the rate is 15,000 equal to 3.75. Variable overhead 0.5 because overhead is driven by the direct labor hour per unit. So 0.25 times 150 equal to 0.375 and fixed overhead 0.25 times $7.50 equal to 1.875. Okay, so the standard cost per unit is $66. And then compute the standard direct labor hour allowed for the production. The actual production is 15,000 and direct labor time per unit is 0.25. So the standard labor hour allowed is only 3,750. Yeah. And then determine whether there is an over or under applied cost of the overhead. The variable manufacturing overhead, the actual is 7,000. The fixed manufacturing overhead is 31,000 and the total is 38,000. And the applied, yeah, is 15,000 times $9 times 0.5, yeah. The applied is the cost of MOH that actually used to produce based on a production hour. Okay, so we are under apply MOH for 4,250. Okay, this one under applied, yeah. And then determine the reason for any under-applied or over-applied overhead for the year by the computing the variable overhead spending and efficiency variance and the fixed overhead spending and volume variance. Okay, this is the same like the previous number. We need to find the direct manufacturing labor hour, yeah. The actual result is 3,600, but the budgeted amount is 15,000 times 0.25 hour equal to 3,750, and labor hour per output unit equal to the direct manufacturing labor hour 3,600 times the production 15,000 equal to 0.24, but for flexible budget amount 3,750 times 15,000 equal to 0.25. Ya, for variable MOH per labor hour equal to the actual variable manufacturing overhead incurred divided by the actual production, ya, because we are finding per unit. Okay, this one, ya. But for flexible budget amount is 5,626 times 15,000 because the variable MOH per labor hour, the variable MOH cost is 0.25 times 1.5 times 15,000. 0.25 is the direct manufacturing labor hour that will be the cost driver for the MOH times 1.5 times 15,000, ya. 1.5 is the rate, ya. Okay. The variable MOH variance, yeah, the first one is spending variance and efficiency variance equal to actual hours time actual rate minus standard rate, yeah. So the result is 1,600 unfavorable, but the efficiency variance standard rate times actual hour minus standard hours equal to 225, that is favorable. Yeah, because when actual hour more than the standard hour, it means that the denominator hours is more than the standard hours allowed for actual. Yeah. If the standard hours allowed for the actual output are greater than the denominator hour, it signal efficient usage of facility. But if the standard hour allowed for the actual product are less than the denominator hour, it signals inefficient usage of facilities, ya. Okay, for fixed manufacturing overhead variance, yeah, the spending variance is 1,000 and production volume variance is 7.5 times 4,000 minus 15,000 times 0.25 equal to 1,875. This is also unfavorable because this number indicate there are inefficiency in production capacity usage. And the total variable MO variance 1,355, fixed MO variance 2,875, and total MO variance is 4,250. That is all unfavorable. Yeah. An underallocated overhead variance was found at Cakehaven, where the actual manufacturing overhead costs incurred by the company are more than amount budgeted for a particular period. Okay, that's all for the week 6 assistance class. If you want to ask some question, just tell me. And don't forget to put your comments, yeah, comment name and NPM, student number, so I can take your attendance. Thank you.